Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. It is a clean sheet of ice out there this evening as we kick off the exhibition schedule opening preseason game. Both teams at center ice, the opening draw, and we are ready to get preseason underway. The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Quick pass to Bouchard. Kapanen's into the offensive zone to go on the attack. Makes the save, right positioning, looked easy. Sends the pass down low. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Shen. With the blast! Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. Here's a short pass to Buchnevich. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Slides the puck over to Foegele. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some... Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it into the goal. James, forearm strength is critical in the game. Right, now you gotta be strong, you gotta be hard on your stick, especially on goals like this. The rebound comes out, you gotta be able to corral that puck quickly and get it off.
The Bandits take control of the faceoff. Scores! The first preseason goal and the first goal in franchise history.
It's pretty cool, James. No question about it. It's historical, but more importantly, it's the connection now that you have with the fan base as everyone is cheering you on. It's all about that. Working hard for your job, trying to get one, and then having fun while you do it.
The Bandits in a blink of an eye answer back here in the first.
Yeah, you gotta love that response, right? You know the coach is gonna look down the bench and want to make sure that they're putting someone out there that can kind of reinvigorate and get that momentum back. But they got it back.
Sends it into the offensive zone. The Bandits get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gains the zone from the right side. Tap dances around the check. Scores!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
Texas has jumped in front by 1 here in this first period.
This is exactly where you want to be. It's better to be ahead than be behind. Now you got to garner up some momentum off of it. Continue to stay aggressive and see if you can get another one.
The Bandits gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Samaskevich. Lacoste across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Here we go, all-man rush. Oh, just gets a piece of it to keep it out. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Texas leads by 1. And they win the draw on their own end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And the puck leaves the zone. Moves it quickly over to Barlow. Texas plays it against the boards. And the defenders come up with the puck. Alexandrov's crossed the line and he's on the attack now. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Pushes it across to Texier. Texas has it against the half wall. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by McKing. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Sent into the offensive zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Texas has it in the defensive end. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a shot. And cut that one out of it. Slides the puck ahead to Bear. They put the puck into the offensive end. Texas has it near the wall. Angles it over to Smith. Gains the zone through center. Takes a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Passes the puck over to Fogle. The Bandits gain possession. And that pass goes off a stick. And just a bit outside. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with the stick. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Nice zone entry from the middle. Pass to the front. Big time save by Grosnick.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Evans quick on the draw. The Blues gain control of the puck. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
They've got numbers here. Denied by the goaltender. Forces the turnover. There's back-to-back saves.
What a sequence. I mean, he's been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Knocks it into the offensive zone. The Blues have it now. Texas has it in the offensive end. Blocked in front. And that goes off a stick. Ellis has the puck and holds on for a whistle.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the frame has been played here. Texas leads it 2-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Siegenthaler. Gets a stick on it. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Schenn won it off the face-off. Tries to feed it over to Joseph. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. But it goes off the inside post.
St. Louis is certainly frustrated as that goes off the post and out, but they're not down in.
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Texas continues to lead by a pair of goals. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Takes it from the right side. Oh, gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Ellis. And it's kicked away. Looks to pass it to Schenn. Takes a shot. And he turned that one aside. Moves the puck up to Weber. Here's a shot. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Fantastic save. Texas has possession of the puck. Gets the puck in deep. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Buchinger's got control of it now behind the cage. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Bandits have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Bouchard. Texas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Handles the puck. And he was ready for that one. Over the line they come. Here they are on the attack. Puts it on net. And he's got the answer for that one. Dumps it in. The Blues in control of the puck against the wall. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Texas was ready to play right from puck drop, James. They put their opponent on their heels. They were first to pucks, and they were able to put it by the tender. The reason they have a 2-goal lead. But now they need to continue those habits, be aggressive on the puck, and continue to execute through the middle of the ice.
Krosnick's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him on the slapper. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Krosnick's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Kapanen's moving the puck through his own zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Denies that opportunity. And now he passes up to Torchenko. Into the corner now. Neighbors will play it behind the net. No room for that one to get through. Texas gains the zone and on the attack. And the save. Puck picked up by Suter. it to Neighbors. And now it's grabbed by Tucker. Scores! And the Blues march on!
I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip, slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
And they win that shot center. Makes his presence known on the ice. Picked up along the wall by Nieto. Moves it to Savicevic. Gain momentum up along the side. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. And he takes the feed. Puck dumped in. Texas takes hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Evans. Way too much congestion blocks that. And they're not going to stand for this here, Cheryl.
No, I mean, you see that injury, and it's a dangerous play. And so as a teammate, you come in and you want to defend your teammate that's injured now. You have to do it, James. There's no place in the game for that.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. St. Louis wins the face-off. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Oh, they force the turnover. Takes the shot. Oh, he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this on a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even
What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible score.
Now, this is a fantastic sequence. It's a great finish, but it's even better pass here, James. Just manipulating your opponent to be able to give that beautiful feed. But you got to finish it off, and he does.
Gives themselves even more breathing room now, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, they can certainly take a breath, but not too much of one, because if their opponent can get one, they will be within striking distance. This is why this is a tough lead to have.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Texier. Texas takes the puck through the neutral zone. Takes the shot! St. Louis has the puck. Quick pass to Neighbors. Fires it on net, and he makes the save. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Stretches one out to Holmberg. Receives the pass. Taken by Neighbors. Here's a short pass, Koyoki Haru. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Oh, played it perfectly.
Ellis makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
The Blues take it along the wall. Feeds it over. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Texier. Here we go. Puck's in deep. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Passed up ahead. Put the stairs, and they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. This is a great pass that leads to the goal, and it takes incredible vision to find an open player like this, James. You got to manipulate with your eyes, and then you got to find a way to put it tape to tape. He does it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Bandits are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all three zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Texas looks to move the puck from their own end. Quick feed to Kapanen. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And there's the save.
Ellis has to be frustrated with his performance tonight. Anytime you step on the ice, you want to give it your all for your team. You want to be consistent and give them an opportunity to win. But that save needs to set the tone for the rest of the game, and his team really needs to build some confidence off of it.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. And he makes a save there. Battle along the wall. Couldn't catch up to that pass. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Slides the puck to McGinn. Quick shot! What a stop! Moves it quickly over to Fogle. They in all alone! Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. But let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
The Bandits have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. Texas goes to work in the offensive zone. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Texas plays the puck along the boards. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Texas has it behind the net. Feeds the puck over to Semiskevich. Moves it to Evans. Fires it! And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Moves it to Suter. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end.
Evans is going to need some earmuffs to block out the noise, James. I mean, when you injure the home crowd's player, you know that they're going to face a lot of chance, and they're really frustrated in this one.
Here's a chance! There's the whistle. He'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Texas putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. And nearing the final minute of the second, jostled off the puck. Shot! And that one's turned away. Quick pass to Schroeder. Denies him again. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both teams readying here for the face-off. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a chance. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And good last save. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Bruins are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retrieved it. They haven't hounded it. They haven't been aggressive. And as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game. Now, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in the game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
The Bandits have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Texas wins the offensive zone, Sean. They'll start with the puck. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Weber's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's game of inches.
Texas has been the more complete team tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Weber's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Great feed from the left side. Cross ice pass to Shen. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Texas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Groznik's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Tucker's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Bandits have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Texas has possession of it now. Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. Denies him with a save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Texas has put a lot of pucks on net, and they've been rewarded for it, leading big time in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Texas moves ahead with the puck. Now over to Nieto. Broken up at center. Here's a centering pass, and it's blocked. There he is from the slot, and that's blocked away. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a shot. Well saved made by Ellis. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Bandits have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. Texas looks to get things going now with the puck. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. The Bandits move it ahead. Throws it in. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Tries to get the puck over to Walker. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends a pass over. And he makes the save. Here's the shot. Redirected off one of his own linemen there. Inside's digging in for that puck along the wall. Taken along the wall by Tessier. To the front. Takes a shot. Makes the stop with the blocker. Makes another save. Unstoppable.
Ellis defends his crease and doesn't give up anything on that one.
Works it across the way. Denies him. And he reaches the post.
Weber's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when you think it's going to go in, here's the medal.
Fogel's lugging the puck. Quick feed to Weber. Takes the feed.
Look, the Haru's been so dangerous offensively tonight, James. Yeah, he's not getting the shots on goal, but he is the distributor. They need to be aware of him, their opponent, I mean, because he's threading the needle to his teammates all night long.
The Bandits have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Feeds it to Joseph. And now it's over to Buchnevich. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Moves the puck across to Joseph. Good use of the body on the play. Sends it over to Joseph. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Grosnick. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Takes it to the net. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
Texas hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
The Bandits move it in. A good solid hit on that play. And he takes the feed. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Broberg. Sends it out in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And they'll dump it in. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Puts it on net. And he gets in front of that rocket. Texas is in the home stretch of this one in what has been one of their most impressive performances offensively of the season. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Bandits have it now. And he takes the dish. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick snap! Monster save by Ellis.
Texas has been pounding their opponent all night long. They'll want to finish this one with good defensive posture as well. It's all about habits and playing on both sides of the puck.
Slides it across. Denies him. Angles it over to Fisher. Oh, another big stop.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Close save. Ellis makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
And he takes the pass. Pucks off the feed.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing in the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. And unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Moves it quickly over to Costin. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. Suter stick handling in his own zone. Sends the pass over. Texas gains control of the puck. Nearing the final minute of the third. Fires it into the offensive zone. Shot! Denies him on the play. Moves it to Shilkin. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And they come up with possession off that battle. Here's a chance behind the net. Decides to go to the backhand. And a great save. Oh, so close, but so far.
Well, he certainly didn't get much wood on that one as it just glides past the post.
They've really got him on their heels here now. And that misses the net. Both sides battling for the puck. Sends it down low. Both sides digging in for the loose puck. And the defense about putting a lot of pucks on net before this one. They delivered, and they have capitalized as well here late in this third. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. That's turned away with the pad by Grosnick. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Texas has shown no signs of slowing down. They have put lots of pucks on net and a lead late in this third period. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Texas gets the win, and an impressive one at that for the expansion club as they are winners on the road here in their preseason debut.
Yeah, and sometimes you can win games, Shane, and it was kind of blah, but tonight I felt like they were really in line with the vision of this coaching staff. They played fast, they had good tempo, and they looked like they were ready to assert themselves. And so sometimes with a young lineup, a new lineup, it can be difficult to do that. I thought they played with a ton of confidence.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe. the auditions continue on the ice tonight, battling for a job. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Preseason action continues tonight. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Jets will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Pionk's got it in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Suter. Grabs it in his own end. The Bandits move the puck in the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. The Jets gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Lowry. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Quick feed to Weber. Winnipeg's got possession here in the neutral zone. Texas has possession of the puck. Picks up the puck in his own end. Quick pass across to Weber. Coleman's got it into offensive territory. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Good fight for the puck along the boards. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Texas wins it. And now he angles it across to Kapanen. Fires it on net. Stops it cold. Moves it quickly over to Nemestikov. Moves the puck to Tanev. And now it's grabbed by Nemestikov. And he coughs it up with the pass. Johnson's got the puck in his own zone. Quick shot. And makes the save. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. The Jets take over on possession. Texas gains control of the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, stopped it on the redirect. The Jets will play it in their own end. Picks up the coverage. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Phillips. Fires it. Kicks Simon away to keep it from going in. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. Ryan's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. From the point, looks to make something happen. Driving right to the front. Moves it to Perbix. Oh, slick work with the glove by Grosnick. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Jets win the draw. Stones him in front. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Winnipeg's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the boards by Texier. Delorier's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Iafallo. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Texas gains the zone. Sends it in deep. Slides it across to Ryan. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Texas takes possession along the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Dumps it in. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. That's gloved by Grosnick.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination? determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Handles the pass. Slides it over to Lacombe. Here's a short pass to Coleman. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Jets cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. The Bandits get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that one's stopped. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. And that's blocked in traffic. Puts it in deep. Quick feed to Bouchard. Passes on over to Kapanen. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Moves it quickly over to Johnston. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dumps the puck in. Texas has possession of it now. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Bandits will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. And echoes off a player in front. Moves it to Berggren. And that's picked off. Sidesteps the check. Krosnick's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And off the draw, they win possession. Oh, attacks it perfectly in the offensive end. Finds some space in the corner. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Dumps it into the O-zone. Picked up along the wall by Semiskevich. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Nemestikov swooping in on the attack. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Takes the feed. Goes off the blocker. What a save by Krosnick. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Flips it up the net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hey fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Jets have generated a ton of shots, been really aggressive in the offensive zone in particular, James. I think they're going to need to get more net front presence if they want to put it by the tenders, having an outstanding game.
Stopped by the blocker.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Quick pass to Lowry. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Lowry. The Jets played along the boards. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And he sidesteps the check there. Gets in front of it. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Pionk. Tries to get it to Richard. The Jets played along the wing. Pass back to the point. And it's punched away with the blocker. Pass across to Kapanen. Here's a chance. And makes the routine save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Winnipeg's got possession here in their own end. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Texier's going off for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Here's a first look at the power play.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Texas will try to break out here shorthanded. Sends it into the offensive zone. Winnipeg's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Quick feed to Velarde. The Jets take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Winnipeg's got the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Moves it quickly over to McCarron. Moves into the slot. Big time stop.
DiVincente's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. To the middle. Picked off in front. Gets it out of his own end. One last rush here on this power play. And now he moves it to Deloria. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Lowry's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And they win the draw here in their own end. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Marchand's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Texas now goes to work on the power play after their time in the sit bin expired. Slides it up to Weber. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Turned aside by DiVincente's. still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Makes a move in front. Doesn't go.
Getting to the right spots at the right time is huge. It's critical, James, but you got to put it on net to even give yourself an opportunity at a second shot or your teammates. This one sails far wide, and it's a huge miss.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Denies him in front.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Texas has it near the wall. Tries to feed it over to Coleman. Tries to the paint. Moves the puck. The Jets take it across the blue line. A little banging and crashing now. And he makes the save on that play. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Weber.
Marchand's penalty is almost expired.
Dishes it off. With the stop. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
And he turns that one aside. Sent into the offensive zone. Winnipeg's gained possession. Moves it to Maloney. From center they get into the attacking area. And a stick break setup. Down the right. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Gets it over to Kapanen. Here's a shot. That's a textbook save by DiVincentis.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Winnipeg's got it along the wall. Puck grab by Richard. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Krosnick. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Berggren's taking it from his own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up by Perfetti. Loses the coverage there. Here's a shot. Turns to the wing. Handles the puck. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. DiVincentis got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark in this period. Still no score in this one. Winnipeg's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck sent over to Tanev. Winnipeg's on the attack. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender was got into position in time. He's able to take it away.
Krosnick's going to hang on for a whistle. Late goings of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Texas has the puck here off the faceoff. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. There's a collision. Back at the point, they set it up. The Jets look to start the transition game. Feeds it on over to Marchand. with some authority. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Gets the puck in deep. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Nemestikov. The Jets looking against the half wall. Pass to Suter. Here's a short pass to McCarron. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. And he makes the save. Suter's on the attack in the offensive zone. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Works it across to Nemestikov. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Sends it out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. And the puck is dropped here in the third. Both these goaltenders have been dialed in tonight. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Well, if you're a shooter, it can be a frustrating game, James, because shot volume has been off the charts. But I'll tell you what else has been off the charts. The goaltending, they have been the stars of the show.
Stopped by the goaltender. Passes it over. Oh, he stopped on Rocket. Winnipeg's got it against the boards. Dumps it in. The Bandits have it against the wall. Texas has it in the defensive end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Taken along the wall by Coleman. The Jets cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Weber. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Texas gains control of the puck. Made the stop on the play. Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Nice dish from the left wing. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Big time stop there. Boss play continues. Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
And he takes the feed. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Lowry. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gets the puck over to Kapanen. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Texas has it in their own zone. Heineman's lugging the puck. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Jets gain possession. Through center. Sends it across the ice. And he makes the easy save. Texas looks to get things going now with the puck. Suter's got it along the wing. Avoids the defender. And makes the save. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he can't hang on after that hit. Shuts him down. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless. Winnipeg's got it in the offensive zone. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Pinned up along the boards. And now he passes it to McCarron. Great use of the wall on the pass. He looks deep to Nemestikov. Receives the pass. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
My opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. The hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity to fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
And they win that draw at center. Texas looks to go on the attack. Nemestikov. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop. Oh, Boston. Here's a short pass to Semiskevich. Provorov's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Semiskevich. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Groznic's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Brins won the draw at center. On the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Jets gain possession along the wall. They fight for it along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Perfetti's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Moves it quickly over to Marchand. Puck dumped in. Texas has possession of the puck. Back to the point it goes. Picks off the feed. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Sends a pass over. Headman pass.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Moves it to Marchand. Nice stop by Grosnick. Texas has the puck. Turned aside with the glove by DiVicentes. Directs it on over to Stanley. Quick pass to Lowry. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they'll start with possession. Rips it and whips it. Stops the rocket of a shot. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Johnson's won the draw here in their own zone. And that one's denied. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.